Hello, everyone. It's Age of Bison. I am Dunamai, and I am joined today with my good friend Madonna. How are you doing, Madonna?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited for this cast, the classic matchup on Florida. Do you want to introduce the map for us?
Yeah, well, Florida. You start with the market, and in terms of resource, I think it's safe to say that Florida is one of the most bountiful map in terms of resource. You have a lot of hunts, you even have a bit of livestock. The sea is good. You can water boom like crazy in there. Like there's not a lot of 1v1 map that have five whales. This is pretty amazing. So resources
Yeah.
are not going to be a problem. Um, and do you want to introduce the matchup? Brits versus Germany.
This is one of the classic matchups. I don't actually know who is the favorite one. I believe it is Germany, but I could be wrong on that. But maybe that's just because when I play this matchup as Brits, I build so many manners and then I lose all my vills to like 5 oolahs. So
I mean, that's fair enough. If you lose all of your vills to Uhlans, Germany is a good tip. Um, but I think you're right about Germany. I won't enter the meme of Germany yesterday and everything. There's a lot of debate in this community currently about that, but you know, I won't enter into it. But I think Germany is favored because just the general game plan of going semi-FF into skirms versus a musketeer sieve is so incredibly comfortable.
yeah, the
You
the
can
thing is with Germany in this matchup, they have the tempo and they can dictate the game in a way that Brits really struggles to do, in my opinion.
Mhm. Um, so this replay was sent to us by the Ranger, so the Brits player. We haven't, uh, at least I haven't watched it, so I'm going completely blind. We do not know what's going to happen, but we were assured it was a good one. So let's see what's in
Yeah,
there.
maybe we could check out the ducks for each player.
Yep, Semi Agua from Brits. So we have a deck that definitely wants to contest water if such a thing happens, but is not focused on water booming. We don't have schooners, we don't have rendering plant, but we do have Virginia Company, so we might see some mana boom down the road. On the side of Germany, that is aging up before Brits. That's interesting. We have a water deck, but a bit more watery, I would say, if I can say that, than Brits, because you have this rendering plan card right there. So if he does manage to get water, these boats are going to gather like crazy.
Doesn't Germany have an H2 HP card for Cav, or is that
Yeah,
only for the infantry? Because
you
it
do
seems like
have
he
it
has
for Clan.
opted for the attack card instead.
So this is interesting and weird because it's a team card. You don't even get the Ulams with it, but the non-team Cav HP does give you two Ulams. So I think it's a bit of a preference that he prefers like Cav attack plus the whole Cav attack thing rather than just HP and having two Ulans, which is kind of questionable, but to each their own.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely opt for the HP one, but that's just me.
One of the
It
reasons I could
seems like,
see
yeah,
why
go ahead.
this is the case is that Ulans doesn't have the best base HP, so you
That's true.
actually
It
get a
scales
bit
way
more
better with attack.
mileage. Yeah.
Yeah,
But then again, you have the War Wagons and both card words for it, and War Wagon have insane HP. So, the argument works both ways.
yeah. Okay, so it
So,
looks like Brits aged up with the 500 food option.
huh. Oh, yeah, you're right. Interesting. So, we might see,
Not
yeah,
something you
Barracks
see
doing
every day.
right away. In base, weirdly enough, I would expect Brits to go for something more aggressive if you go 500 food, because it really enables to you to do like double batching
Double
musketeers, for
racks.
example.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Um, in Shake Your Bum, which is an interesting nickname, uh, on Shake Your Bum's side, we can see there's not a lot of scouting going on. Brits
Oh,
doesn't
he's
have a lot
going
of
over there
scouting
right now.
either. It's a good thing. The explorer is not in melee, but we could see an explorer in melee to snare those villages. You know, have those villages snared because before the two Uhlans comes in, this is the scary timing for Germany. Villages terribly exposed here. I think he's going to lose
Oh
both of them.
no. Yeah, this is usually how my games go with against Germany. Like, it's not even funny, like how many vills I lose.
So we have some questionable decision making from the German player. Like killing two villagers on a musketeer is fine by any means, but moving back those Uhlans would have been really great. Um, Germany that did take a TP in transition, as is standard for the Civ, to be honest. Um,
Yeah.
we have some running around with Germany. Next shipment being two settler wagons, really interesting. So a lot of focus on economy.
Yeah, I actually saw that he's actually missed 2 batches. He only got out like 3 Ulans each
Mhm.
time. So I mean, which is can be fine since you really only want them to be distracting anyways.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
so in that way he could focus on the eco instead.
And yet another villager being killed. And keep in mind, this manor house is not finished, so it could even be.
Oh, look at this!
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. So I think we're up to 4 villager lost right now. So keep in mind that Brits has 7 manor house and one of them is not built. So basically, Brits got 2 villagers extra from their manor boom, which is really, really bad right now. Like you don't really get an eco bonus right now for Brits.
Yeah, like this is exactly the reason why Germany has such a high skill ceiling, because in a good player's hand, you can really utilize the Ulans like this. Just kill so many vills because those musketeers they can't be everywhere at once.
Mhm. So this villagers is saved at the last minute by these musketeers, 14 musketeers on the field versus 7 Uhlans. Do know that most of them are were killed, but it compensates for the fact that some of them are free because of the shipments. 4 Uhlans being free right now. Uh,
Yeah, and he's aging up. Is it the Exile Prince?
Exile
Yeah.
Prince, which again pretty standard for the Civ. A bit of a free 45 XP trader right here. That's always nice, especially for Germany that really likes having shipments. These Uhlans are very brave and should not do that. Unfortunately, Uhlan going down, but everything's fine for Germany. I love this. I think he's scouting the water to see if there's a water boom on the Ranitas side. Um, doesn't see a dock, and good thing for him, there is no dock. Um,
So if we take a look at the game in this at this point, I would say that Germany is favored right now, just
yeah.
because he's up in age, he's gotten a lot of villager kills, and now he has to tempo with his amazing H3
Mhm.
shipments.
And keep in
So
mind,
what do you think
he
Wits is gonna do
knows.
now?
I think either aging up or just adding Ulans to the mix because those guys will die the second this shipment comes in. Like he might get the
Yeah,
trading post, which is nice for them, but he won't get much value else. And the second skirmishers are here to protect the Ulans. These Ulans will have free reign over Brits base, and that's going to be super bad.
I love that he keeps raiding even after the age up. That's something I usually fail at. Like I get so concentrated by trying to get a big mass that I just forget to raid.
Mhm. And keep in mind, this Ulan was about to die, and he got
Yeah,
like 10 seconds or even 20 villages second of idle time. Like
Yeah,
this,
and now
this
the
is very
skirms are
easy.
out too.
So he
This
has to
is
go
looking.
back uh, in terms of, like, you can see Brits line of sight, and this is Germany's line of sight. So you see it's much bigger. He even got line of sight of the Seminole settlement up there. So you can see if there's, any funky business going on here in terms of hussar going around the map or stuff like that. Really nice. Making war wagons. And
He's actually sending 1,000 wood, so he wants to go a bit greedy, which I actually think he can get away with right now.
mhm. And keep in mind, even if you don't have that much card for water, this is more than enough to get a water boom going on, even or even a second TC. So because
That's
this map
true.
has so much options in terms of resources, basically sky's the limit. A town center here would be amazing, a dock here would be amazing, and 1,000 wood enables you to do just that.
I feel like Germany needs to be massing more right now. I believe he only has a stable, but this is a huge pickup though.
Mhm. And keep in mind,
But
at the same time, those skirmishers are here, and these guys are trapped. The thing is,
uh oh,
there's a stable now, so Germany is actually in a bit of a pickle if he does not. Or just Germany
yeah, he'll
recognizing
be fine.
that. Good reaction by Germany. Did he see that? He actually does not right now. Oh,
Oh,
and a little G-Way raid that we missed. Unfortunately, yeah, I think this is one of the reasons too why Germany's favored in that matchup. The
yeah,
Musketeers are
I don't.
just hopeless to get Germany's goo.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and the score is it's reflecting that Germany's ahead at the moment.
Mhm.
So we'll see if Brits can come back from this. Again, I really think Germany needs to be massing more right now. He's not making units. He only has a stable out, and he's pop kept all the time.
Which is, to be fair, a Monday morning when you're playing Germany because you're always
Yeah,
capped. Like, that's crazy because the shipments always bring Uhlans. You're always capped.
yeah, that's true.
And
Oh
yet
my
another
god,
villager.
we have to look at the villager graph after this game.
So it's a good
Has he
point
upgraded his Ulans?
um yeah, I think he upgraded the Uhlans. I saw the veteran upgrade, but if we do a quick villager check, I think there's like 10 because he shipped everything. Yeah. So we have 40 villager for Germany because some of them count as two against 34.
Oh
So
my god.
Brits right now is out ecoed in terms of villager pop by Germany, and almost all of those vills were idled until a few seconds ago. So this is looking bad for Brits, straight up.
Yeah, like the only reason Brits is good is if you actually can keep your villagers alive from the mana boost. Otherwise, you're just a normal Eurociv.
Mhm. But what you say is true. Germany is not messing right now, and this is a scary mess. We have 19 musketeers and 17 longbowmen, and longbowmen are especially good versus Germany because you can focus fire the war wagons, and you don't want to lose war wagons.
Yeah, yeah. This mass is looking really good for Brits.
So
The
quick
only
tally,
problem
you can see on the
is
screen.
gonna
Sorry about
be.
that. You
Yeah,
can
go
see
ahead.
the army here for Brits, 49 against a good 60 with especially like 3 pop units for Germany. So right now, in terms of mass,
Wow.
Germany like did go back and went back up. So, but go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I think. Oh,
And that is that's it. I think
no!
our Brit player just threw the towel. Um, int-
Wasn't it him that sent us the replay?
yeah, that's
Okay,
that's interesting.
interesting.
So first of all, well, props to the Raider. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it was him that sent the replay because we have a saying. Oh, never mind. So it was the other guy. Uh,
Okay.
Never mind. That explains a lot. I was about to to congratulate the Renators for uploading a replay where you lose. Like I thought it was interesting. I want to show stuff. So I think what we saw was pretty like clinical on why the matchup is so good for Germany. Germany does not have all matchups that are good. Just I think it feels like the fact that it's a mask sieve that you where you have um, where you can put early pressure, but you can be run around with Germany and then switch to skirmishers and really counter them. I think Brits played like standard Brits, and I'm not sure if that works to be honest against against Germany. What do you think?
No, I definitely agree. Like the only way I win as Brits in this matchup is if I do some kind of timing attack, try to get all the houses down, and just try to contain Germany before they can get their tempo going. But I feel like this game really showcases, how you can beat Brits as Germany. You gotta focus on your rating. You gotta really get those shipments in and not just throw them away. The early Ulans are really important.
Mhm. Uh, Indeed, what I really liked was this attack of the Ulan here. Just one Ulan, almost dead. Just, being this annoying thing, just raiding, killing a villager, forcing idle time. Every Ulan counts. If you can sneak it in the back of a base and really be this terror, thing. You can't sleep well when you have like Germany raiding you all the time. Um, and you certainly cannot move. Um, what I would have liked to see is actually some bit of a water boom from Germany, from Brits, because these Ulans are good as they are not amphibious and cannot attack your fishing boat.
Yeah,
Um,
not yet. We'll see. We'll see in the next patch.
Tilanus, you heard the advice of the Age of Bison community. I think
Yep.
we need submarine Ulans next patch. So
Oh yeah.
if you're hearing this, make that thing happen. Um, we can check really quickly the post game, but I think because we wanted to see the villager count, and oh yeah, we have
Oh my god.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. And after that, it's just like killing whales. But before the last final raid, 10 villagers being killed when you can have like obviously up to 20 villager bonus with Brits. So basically half of your eco bonus just gone. So yeah, that hurts.
Yeah. I mean, he basically lost that game before the fight even happened.
Mhm. So yeah, I think so. Just to finish, maybe what would you have done in Brits' shoes to beat Germany?
Honestly, either I would try to do a timing attack with early H2 pressure,
Mhm.
or if he wanted to boom, I would just like pop down a wall or two. Um, Maybe if you're feeling really like insecure, you could actually place an outpost too. Um, if you age with the outpost, you can even get like you have the TC, you have an outpost, and if you build another outpost, you will be pretty safe even from Ulan raids.
That's a good point. I personally have tried maybe saw some more of a longbow pike approach. Uh,
Yeah, that could
you
work. You could
can,
do a VC boom.
yeah, because you're chopping wood anyway. The pikes are good to kill the houses, and Germany definitely hates being housed because you cannot send shipments, right? And then even after they age, uh, the biggest counter to longbow pike is artillery, and Germany doesn't have access to the two Falk shipment, so you kind of get some more mileage compared to say Spain, where they have like a plethora of options. Like they can send Lancer, they can send Falconet or stuff like that.
Yeah,
So I think
I agree.
Crosspike would have been maybe the play. But again, hindsight's 2020. Um, do you have anything to add before we wrap this up?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, do all the things, comment. Uh, Maybe tell us in the comment section what you think about Germany and their current balance. If you think this was Germany being OP right there. And until then, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.